What's up everybody, Danny's here, and in this video, I'd like to talk about, was the Nintendo Switch 2 a successful release? So anyways, let's talk about it. So the Nintendo Switch was released in 2017, it became a successful console, and same with the Nintendo Switch 2. But also, in my recent video, I've talked about that the Nintendo Switch was a lot cheaper than the Nintendo Switch 2. And the Nintendo Switch 2 was completely overpriced. So anyways, when I get the Switch 2, I'll be doing a comparison of the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2 and some other upcoming videos I will be doing probably in the future. But more importantly, as I've been working on, what I wanted to work on is homebrewing consoles. So I'll be working on homebrewing and modding consoles such as the Nintendo 3DS or the Wii U and so on, and probably in the future and some upcoming videos. So back to the topic of this video. So I've talked about the Nintendo Switch is a lot cheaper than the Nintendo Switch 2. But honestly, the Nintendo Switch 2 accessories have been completely gone way overpriced. Now, the Nintendo Switch was one of the best consoles ever made after the Wii U became a failure. It became a failed console since 2017 because a lot of people were not so sure about the Wii U gamepad and focusing on the TV screen, because the Wii U gamepad, you have to look like this or this. That's how the Wii U looked like. And it became a failed console, Nintendo said. But it's still one of the best consoles, but it's still a failed console, the Wii U. And in 2017, they had to move on to the Nintendo Switch, which was released back in 2017. And the Nintendo 3DS was still active when the Nintendo Switch was released. So, I think the Nintendo 3DS was discontinued after 9 years. The Nintendo 3DS became a success, but then the Nintendo 3DS was discontinued in 2020. And you can still buy Nintendo 3DS consoles like from GameStop, or they're going to still have used or refurbished ones like on eBay and also on GameStop probably. But the cheapest 3DS you can actually get is the Nintendo 2DS. Because the Nintendo 2DS is a lot cheaper than any other 3DS models. I mean, the ones I'm still getting is the new Nintendo 3DS XL. That's the one I'm still going to get. And I'm also going to work on homebrewing and modding my 3DS. And I will showcase it to you guys probably in the next upcoming videos. But actually, speaking of modding my 3DS, I actually got an SD card modded already. I actually formatted my SD card to FAT32. And here's an SD card you should probably get. This one's very small. I don't know if I want to showcase. So the SD card I would recommend getting is the 128 gigabyte. This is the SD card I would recommend getting. It's probably like somewhere in stores you can find. And you can buy this SD card flash drive you can get to mod your Nintendo 3DS. And this one you can actually get at Amazon. This one is $10. I'll put it in the link in the description below. And also the SD card you can actually get either like Target or Walmart. I actually got my micro SD card at Walmart. This one was probably like $30 at Walmart that you can actually get in order to mod your Nintendo 3DS. So anyways, back to the topic of this video. So anyways, was the Nintendo Switch 2 a successful launch? I think so, to be honest, in my opinion, because a lot of people are saying that the Switch 2 is overpriced. And people are not just demanding me, they're suggesting and recommending me. They're recommending me to buy the Switch 2 because I'll be able to make Switch 2 content in the future, and also I'm going to make more room for the Nintendo Switch 2 where I will place my Nintendo Switch 2 when I get one, hopefully. Now, recently I have been talking about this, that the Nintendo Switch 2 is completely overpriced and their accessories, but also if you're looking for a cheaper price, then the Nintendo Switch 1 is cheaper than the Switch 2. But if your Nintendo Switch 1 is one of your throwback consoles, then you can just keep your Switch 1 and still buy your Switch 2 like what I'm doing right now. I'll still save up a lot of money because the Switch 2 is overpriced, but I'll still get the Switch 2, and I'll showcase it to you guys when I get one, hopefully. And also, I'll showcase you guys more of the Switch 2 features in some more upcoming videos in the future. So I hope that works for you, and I would like to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a comment, share your thoughts in the comments below, and also do not forget, if you're planning to homebrew or mod your Nintendo 3DS, you should buy this unique flash drive SD card. I will put this in the link in the description below. It's at Amazon, and it's probably $10 you can actually get. So, anyways, subscribe if you guys are new to this channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace!